So yeah, restaurants are constant grind. That was missing all my friends' weddings. Like, you give your life to the restaurant. Are you tired of working 12, 14, 16-hour shifts in restaurants? Are you looking for a change? You thinking about becoming a personal chef because you heard you might get some more quality of life? I'm gonna break down the key points between the two so you can make a better decision for yourself. My name is Ron Dutes. I've been in the culinary industry for about 24 years now. I've been a chef for at least 15 of those, mostly in high volume restaurants in New York City. For the past 2 years, I've been running a personal chef business in Mexico City. In this video, I'm gonna make sure to break down for you the major differences working for a restaurant versus working in your own personal chef business. The first major difference about working in a restaurant versus working as a personal chef is the work environment. Working in a restaurant, in the restaurant industry, especially in New York City, it demands a lot of your time. You'll often find yourself working 12-hour shifts that actually end up being 14 or 15 or 16-hour shifts. So yeah, restaurants are, just like a constant grind, never stops. It's very hot often in these kitchens. They're not well ventilated. There's a lot of other staff that you have to work with and learn to work as a team with and kind of be able to navigate other people's work styles and opinions. Working as a personal chef's a little different. So you'll find yourself often in luxury locations as a personal chef, working in the most beautiful kitchens with the best equipment. You often have a small team instead of a large team like you would in a restaurant. The environment is a little easier to get along with those around you because you're only navigating perhaps 2 other people's. As a personal chef, it's very rare that I work an 18-hour shift unless we have like multiple events that day. And again, I get to choose, right? So I get to choose how many shifts I work versus when I work and if I can have days off. Before, in restaurant life, I was missing all my friends' weddings. I can't tell you how many weddings, birthdays I've missed because, it's assumed that you give your life to the restaurant. Restaurant life, again, long hours. Personal chef life, shorter hours. You're in control. Work when you want to, don't when you don't. When you have a personal chef job, you're going to these people's homes, so you'll find yourself in a different place, which is great. You're not in the same environment every day. It's really important to me and most people to have a quality of life. So I want to make sure I do that, and the personal chef life allows that for me when restaurant life wouldn't necessarily do that. So in a restaurant, there's constant deadlines. It's a really high pressure environment because you're feeding 1,000 people sometimes instead of feeding 10 as a personal chef. So you can imagine there'd be 10 times less pressure being a personal chef. And although there is pressure being a personal chef because our clients expect a lot of us and we want to make sure we exceed those expectations, it's far less stressful than a restaurant, particularly because personal chef clients are often they're on vacation, it's a celebration, it's an occasion, and they're in a great mood. The most important topic that I think that you want to know about, of course, we save the best for last, is your income earning potential. As in a restaurant, often the restaurant dictates this is what we can pay you. You need to agree or not agree. As a personal chef, you dictate how much you want to charge. It's far easier to make significantly more money as a personal chef than in a restaurant as a chef. Right before I started this personal chef business, built my career up to a point where I was making over 6 figures as a chef running high volume restaurant. It's very simple to surpass that in a personal chef business and with far higher quality of life. You set your price, you're cooking for 10 people instead of cooking for 1,000 people, so it's a little easier to control the costs. There are less costs associated with running a personal chef business because you're not necessarily paying rent, especially to start. You just prep in your home and then you go to the client's home. The profit margin is significantly higher and you're often charging the same or more, often more than you would in a restaurant because you're bringing the restaurant to the client and there's value in that. Who should be a personal chef? Maybe it's not for everybody. I love a fast-paced environment. I love the drive. I love the shit talking of working in a restaurant. But for me, even though I value those other things, I value quality of life, financial ability to create income for myself, and work environment. I value that far more. So I'm happy to give that up in order to be a personal chef and kind of have a better balance for my life. Do me a favor. This is a new channel. Hit the like button if you like this video, if it offered any value to you. Subscribe. You can keep watching our videos like this. Like, comment below specifically any other videos you want to see. So stay tuned and stay posted. All right, that's it.